Alright, what's going on everyone out there on YouTube, NES Ruler, and welcome to a brand new review. This time we'll be checking out a film that was sent to me to review by Mondo Macabro, and it is a film titled Symptoms from the year 1974. Now before I get the review started, I just want to talk about how amazing the transfer is on this film. It looks absolutely stunning. Shot in 4:3, of course, because it is a older film, but the way that they were able to clean it up, it just looks absolutely gorgeous, considering this film was lost, or, nobody really talked about it for a long time. The fact that they were able to find a print that was clean enough, and they were able to restore it like the way they did, was just absolutely amazing. So if you guys are on the fence about picking it up because you're curious about the transfer or the sound quality, just pick it up because it's awesome, and I'm really impressed with it. And I was actually really impressed with the film. I really did enjoy this film quite a bit. Actually, this film was the selection, the UK official selection to Cannes in 1974, which I could see why this film would be in Cannes. It has that artsy type of a feel to it. It has a lot of hidden subtext that would most definitely make people's who are into cinema, especially during that period, excited, because it was definitely different than what was out there at the time. So the film follows Helen. Helen is a little bit out there, if you want to say. She really doesn't know who she is, if that makes sense. Her personality is kind of weird. She's a little bit an outcast in society. And one day she invites her new friend Anne to a house that she owns in the middle of the forest. And it is here that we learn more about who Helen really is, and what's going on in this house. And it's not so much a hidden haunted house type of a film. There's nothing in there about the house being haunted or anything like that, but it's a lot of subtext about Helen's personality and her sexual frustration. Really a sexually frustrated character. She doesn't understand her sexuality. She's lesbian for sure. That's not a hidden thing. She's definitely a lesbian, but the fact that she doesn't know how to express this in society for her to be able to fit in is what really makes her go overboard and makes her go pretty much crazy. Because we have to remember, this is 1974. It's still, people are still accepted of this way more than it was even 30 years ago, but it's still really not accepted in society. I don't know how much it is, especially in the UK, because different cultures and things like that. So I really don't know if it was anything different in if lesbians and gays and bisexuals were accepted in the UK in the mid 1970s like they were here. It's starting to change a little bit. So that's really the subtext of this film, is Helen's sexuality, and she has this woman that's locked in the attic, and it's obviously her other personality, her other lesbian personality that's locked inside of her subconscious. It's clearly a metaphor. The attic is Helen's subconscious and her hidden monster, if you want to say, that's locked into the closet. Now the film doesn't get to be that much of a horror film until the last 20 minutes or so, and then it starts to change into a slasher film. But the film is more a sexual frustration type of a piece, psychological type of a horror film. And it's slow, nothing really goes on. It's just characters talking, getting to understand the characters and their physical and mental states, things like that. So if you're expecting a film that's, a haunted house slasher type of a movie, you're not going to get it on this one. There's a little bit of gore towards the end, but it's pretty much, like I said, just people talking. So if that's not your thing, you probably won't dig it. But, Cannes, that's all, they're all about talking and things like that. So I'm really happy Mondo Macabro was able to find this film and clean it up like the way they did, because I really did enjoy it. So we have a documentary on here about the film, and then we actually have 2 documentaries on here about the film. Then we have an interview with the editor of the film and the 2 interviews with the actors in the film. So a lot of bonus features. Like I said, the transfer is the main reason why you should pick this up. It's absolutely gorgeous, and the film is really, really good too. I really, really enjoyed it. Definitely a film for the cinephile and people that like a little bit more oomph to their films. So I highly, highly recommend you guys pick this one up. I really, really did love it, and I really enjoyed it. So that is my review of Symptoms. If you guys like this review, as always, you can give it a thumbs up. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/NESRoller22. Hope everybody's doing well, and I'll talk to you guys soon with another review. But until then, pick up Symptoms. Like I said, I really, really did enjoy it. So thanks, everybody, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See you later.